Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K. Thanks so much for stopping by today to check out my latest design team project for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. If you are new to my channel, Kim sells beautiful laces, trims, bling, doilies, appliques, and embellishments to name a few of the items that she carries in her store. Kim also does offer free shipping in the US if you spend over $35, which is easy to do as she has so many lovely products to choose from. I do have links listed below in the description box for Kim's Etsy store and other social media sites like Instagram and Facebook. I also have links for the rest of her design team, ladies who create some amazing things each month, and I hope you also take the time to check them out. Besides having their links listed below, I also have links for some of my past design team projects, and of course would love to have you check them out too. For today's project share, I decided to create 5 sweater pumpkins and decorate them with the gorgeous laces, trims, and embellishments from AngeldreamCraftsKim. Handcrafted pumpkins seem to be the latest rage with so many different options of how to create and embellish them. 2 of our other design team members, Shelly and Karen, also took their spin on decorating some pumpkins, and I have specifically linked those 2 videos below in the description box so you can check out to see how they've decorated their pumpkins. For my version, I did decide to use sweaters as my base layer, and from there I layered on trims, doilies, laces, flowers, and charms. And so now I am going to switch my camera view so that you guys can get a look at some of the laces and trims that I use and then look at the pumpkins a little bit closer, but I did want to give you guys a head-on shot so you could see how cute these pumpkins do look sitting out as home decor in your home. I wanted to highlight a few of the laces and trims that I used from Kim's shop before I show you up close looks at the pumpkins that I did create. And the first couple trims are some tulle trims that she carries in her store that I use on the pumpkins. This one is kind of a vintage color, off-white color. And the other one has the beautiful pearls on it. And this one is a double layer of the tulle. I also used this trim on the large orange pumpkin that I created. And I did kind of cut it up into just the little pieces and attached them that way. But it's a beautiful dangle trim. I also used this flower trim, which is really fun. And of course, if this one I used on the teal pumpkin, and then I also used the bigger flowers kind of on the base of all of my pumpkins just to finish them off. And definitely a fun one to cut up. I also used this trim from Kim's shop, and the only part of this trim that I used was just the leaf part. I just cut that out and used the leaves. I also use this Venice dangle trim. And again, I cut this one up and I just used this piece right here. And this one was on the white pumpkin. And then this other dangle lace I also wanted to show you, and I also cut this one up into little pieces, and I used this one on the green pumpkin. And I did have one other lace, and I must have put it away. It's the one that I used on the purple pumpkin. So I'll try and show you that one when I show you the purple pumpkin. And then a couple of the other embellishments that I used from Kim's shop is I did use, she does carry these fun little pearl charms. So I did use some of those, and I just attached them to gourd pins. And I also used, she has these cute little pumpkin charms. This is the pink one. And I used one of the pink ones and 2 of the white ones on the project today. And the last charm that I use that she carries in her store is this beautiful heart rhinestone charm. And I did attach this to one of the pumpkins using a bulb or gourd pin. So now to share an up and close view of all the pumpkins that I created, I'm going to start from largest to smallest. So the biggest pumpkin that I created was an orange one. And again, all of these pumpkins were created with sweaters that I either picked up at the thrift store or ones in my stash. And this one, the biggest piece here that you see up at the top, is a doily, and that did come from Kim's shop. I did cut the middle out, and I used that somewhere else Inside of each of the pumpkins, I did use that flower trim, the cut apart flower trim, just as the base, just to kind of finish it off and give it a nice clean look. All of my pumpkins, I did go ahead and use wine corks as the stems. I was kind of going, again, for kind of a rustic, elegant type look. I live in a cabin, and so I wanted to make pumpkins that kind of matched our cabin. On each of my pumpkins, I did die cut out some tags on canvas paper and stamp some sort of word. This one says gratitude. And they all have a charm or an embellishment from Kim's store. And this one is a sweet little, that little white pumpkin I attached on this one. I also went ahead and attached the fabric flower and the pearls, which were part of my stash. And on the side of this one is one of her cut up dangle trims that I added. And I also attached flat back pearls into the middle of each of the flowers. And then again, on the bottom of all of them, I attached that little flower just to give it a clean look and to kind of hide my sewing mess under there, because I'm not the best at sewing. So I just did hide my mess with that, and it worked perfectly for that. So that was my first pumpkin. The second pumpkin that I created is this purple one. And again, I stamped the word thankful on it. This one does have the little pearl charm on there. And you can see it also has some rhinestones at the very top of that one. Again, the wine cork, and I attached a whole bunch of pearls around it. Again, the pearls are from my stash, but this beautiful trim right here is from Kim's shop with the pearls already sewed on it. This tulle trim, it's a double layered one. I think that turned out really cute using those at the top of the pumpkin. And again, all the pearls are from my stash. This trim was that other one that I was telling you about that I forgot to grab before I started recording, but this one was also from her store. And so I just cut it up and attached it to each of the sections on the pumpkin and added the cute little flat back pearls into the middle of it. And again, the flower at the bottom. But this one definitely has to be up towards the top of one of my favorite ones that I made. I really love how this one turned out. The next one that I created is this teal or darker teal colored one. And this one I chose, again, those little flower leaves off of one of her trims. I used those kind of as leaves, actual leaves on it. I also had some old rosette trim that Kim used to carry in her shop, and I added those at the top. Again, the wine cork. This one I added one of those white pumpkins to it. And the little tag says, count your blessings. I did hang some more pearls in a couple of spots. And on this one, I attached the fun cut up flowers and a little pearl. So these ones are double layered. And again, the flower at the base. The next one that I created is the white one, and I just love how this one turned out. This one I did stamp the little tag that says so much love on it. And since I used that sentiment, so much love, I did attach that precious heart-shaped rhinestone charm that she has on top of it. I also went ahead and attached, Kim does carry flowers in her store, and I had these pink flowers still left. So I attached those. I just kind of wrapped them around the wine cork. And again, you can see some pearls that I kept on wrapping around the top of the wine cork. And then on the sides, again, the pearls hanging from my stash that I attached. And then the beautiful Venice dangle trim from her shop. And I attached pearls at the top. And again, that was made out of a white sweater, and the flower again at the bottom. But this one is so elegant looking. I just love how that one turned out also. And the last one that I created is this little green one. And again, I attached a cork. I did attach 2 more flowers that I had left over, again, from Kim's shop from past design team projects. And this one I attached a little word that said autumn. And then this one I attached the pink pumpkin to. And this one, another one of her dangle laces. And this one I just left loose. Some of them I did actually glue all the way down. This one I just left loose, so this one hangs kind of loose. And then of course at the top, this little tulle trim also is from Kim's shop. But I just love how these turned out. I just wanted to thank everybody so much for watching today. Please open up the description box below, as I do have the links for Kim's shop along with the other links that I mentioned earlier in the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos and design team projects. Again, until next time, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and happy crafting.